And there you are, Paolo, in Albufeira, where there are real issues on the streets, it has to be said, and a vision. You are a visionary. You are offering a solution, I think, to some of the things that are going on before the current news headline creating difficulties that Albufeira has been facing in just recent weeks. You were there in the big picture, helping migrants, expats, foreigners who are in the area, and being maybe not as treated as fairly as you thought they might be. And so you decided to do something about that and stand for mayor. How is that going?
Okay, we work for better Albufeira every day to meet the people in the street and in social media. I create a page in Facebook, Albufeira Paradise, and in 8 months become number one page in all the city with more than 70,000 followers. 60,000 followers, sorry, more than 60,000 followers. So in 8 months, and we reach many posts with thousands and hundreds of thousands of followers. Social media is a strong, my strong point of strength, because the other candidates and the other people don't use so much. I use TikTok, Facebook. So but for one reason, I like to meet the people in the street. I like it. But in Albufeira is a particular is a city in Portugal. In Albufeira, we have 50,000 residents and 500,000 people in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
So you go to the street and you don't meet the resident, because the resident is just 1 in 10 people you see. So we use social media, because social media is a window in the houses of residents. You know, because in an example, in Italy, I go to the street, I meet every resident. But here in Albufeira is particularly different, because we don't see a resident, because many people, and all the people are tourists. So it's a different tactics to meeting the resident. So social media is needed, because you don't see the people in the street, the resident in the street. Is too many tourists. We have under invasion of positive invasion for tourists. 10 tourists and 1 resident in summer. Amazing. So imagine all the people, but are all resident here in Albufeira.
And I think you deal with it brilliant. And I guess if you live in Albufeira, I mean, I live in a seaside town, and we have a very big boost in the population, obviously, when it comes to August. You know, starts in July, ends in September. The shoulder of that tourist.
In Albufeira, we start in April and end in November. But in April start many people. But if you came here in February or March, we have many British, Irish, because the weather here in Albufeira is hot in March too. Sunny days in winter, so it's very good for North Europe people. So okay, I saw. I just to advise you. A few hours ago, another Irish woman was raped.
Oh no!
Here in the street in Albufeira. So when we talked yesterday, we talked about the murder, about the violence, naked sex in public. But a few hours ago, a Irish woman was raped in the street by 2 men. So we have many problems here in Albufeira. The minister came to Albufeira 10 days ago, but the situation don't change. And over many years, we have this investment in the security area. We didn't end up in this hole due to bad luck, but for political responsible. Political and economic forces put Albufeira in this hole. It's not a bad luck.
Not an accident. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not. Oh my God! What happened? No. It's the hand of the men. The government have many responsibility to what happened in Albufeira, because you open the newspaper, you see the TV.
That's it.
And Albufeira is always associated with the bad behaviors, violence, drugs. We have many problems.
Yes. Yeah.
And we will take many years to clean the name of Albufeira.
But you're doing that, aren't you? And I want to ask you, you're in touch with the 1 in 10, as you put it at the moment, the true Albufeirian residents. How is that? How is the feeling in the community at the moment for people who actually live there? Are they sick of it, of the effect that tourism's having? And are they feeling helped? Because I'm guessing you're part of that help. You're trying to redesign the place such that it's a safe and beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful place. And I'm sure you want the emphasis placed back on that, people having a great time in a beautiful part of the world, rather than all this horror that we seem to be hearing, which of course is part of, there's a certain sort of phenomenon going on at the moment. There are other places in the world where local people are pushing back against tourists, like the balance has got too out of kilter. This is happening in Spain, notably, isn't it? Where people
in Venice, you can pay the ticket to enter in the city.
Right. So, what are the solutions for making Albufeira, bringing it back to its, a calm, beautiful, and a delightful place to be, and actually getting rid of the people who are perpetuating this disgusting behavior? And I wanted to say to British people, as taking some sort of responsibility for being British here. I'm embarrassed.
No, it's not about the British for me. It's not because British is 80% of population.
Right. Okay.
Of tourists.
Yeah.
80%.
Yes.
So it's normal that we have thousands and thousands and thousands of British people. They if the people have bad behavior, 80% of percentage is possibility that is English, because it's the majority.
It's math.
When in Albania is 90% is Italian, so the bad behavior came from Italy.
I understand that. That's very fair. That's very fair, Paolo. But still, don't come here. But for anyone who's thinking that Albufeira is an easy place to come and behave badly because you're away from your normal life and
the problem. I want the people understand. Albufeira, the nature of Albufeira is really a paradise. We have 26 different beach. Is really the paradise. The sea, the beach, the weather in winter too. Okay. So the problem here is we have not an economy in winter. We have we don't diversificate the economy. It's just only tourists, or public service. We have no technology here, technology industry. We have no industry about nothing here. So it's just tourists. So you put the city in the hand of the tourist, because the tourist is the only income to the city. Yes. So okay, this is a first problem.
That is a problem, isn't it? Let's be honest about that.
Yes, it's a problem. The first problem, the big first problem, because you gamble just in one sector, tourists. Yeah. Second, here, because we in the last 10 years, all people, the mayor, all people recognize that the situation become worse of tourists, the quality of tourists.
Yes.
Because 10 years ago, or 15 years ago, or 20 years ago, families came to Albufeira. Cliff Richard was one of the first artists, famous people came to Albufeira, because Albufeira in the 60, 70 was a small village, fisherman village.
Amazing.
Okay, and they lost the soul. The city lost the soul. They sold everything to everyone. So you go to the central to Old Town, you don't see the fisherman market, you don't see the Portuguese market. No, you see the market of Chinese product. You know,
Irish bars, maybe, but bacon and eggs.
No, yes, and the kebab, Mexican. Okay, no, I like it. I like it Mexican, I like it kebab. No, I like, but in the old town, in the Portuguese old town, you see everything, but not Portuguese.
Right.
So many people came to Portugal, but don't speak Portuguese because the employed don't speak Portuguese. Are not Portuguese. The owner are not Portuguese. Nothing is Portuguese here in many parts of the city, and so and they lost the soul of the small village. So Albufeira is a international market, okay, and so they lost the family. So many people came to Albufeira because we have impunity. You do bad behavior, nothing happened to you, because we have not PSP. PSP is a police city. We have not police city here in Albufeira. We have only GNR. GNR is like a gendarmerie. Is like a gendarmerie. France is different than the police. So we have many few police, few GNR, few gendarmerie, few to just 150 GNR all day long, but we have 500,000 people here. So it's impossible. You have an accident, you have a problem, you call the GNR, is impossible. They came because the city, the problem is too many. So we have many problems, and you go to the street, you don't see the police. Is a very problem. Just to tell you, Albufeira is just not only Old Town. It's just not the street of bars. We have other part of Albufeira is quiet, okay. But the problem is in Portugal, when you call to your friends, I go to Albufeira, they show you very Albufeira is a dangerous place. So the people in Portugal too, when came to Albufeira, tell to the friends, no, I don't go to Albufeira, go to Salgados, go to Santa Eulalia, go to Galé. It's the part of Albufeira, quiet part and beautiful part of Albufeira. But Falesia no, is so they not to New York. I go to Wall Street, you know. It's New York too. It's New York too.
Yes.
You know.
And this is perception and PR now, isn't it? And that's the problem you've got, I think. And that, it's true to say some terrible things have happened, but we all, as you say, 500,000 people come to the area in the tourist season. And what it sounds like has happened, Paolo, is that the great wealth that's been generated by that has not been reinvested back into the place. The police force hasn't grown. The infrastructure hasn't grown, and it's overwhelmed. So what do you propose to do about that as the mayoral candidate?
Okay, we need to change many things. Right. First, bet only in the tourists is a mistake.
Yes.
We need to diversification economy. Yep. We need urgent. Second, we need to stop the hen and stag party.
Yes.
This is the first. But the problem is, imagine in England or in Netherlands, they sell the hen and stag party in Albufeira. Okay,
Yeah.
I cannot stop selling stickers. No, selling stickers in England and in Netherlands.
Yes.
But I stop the accomplices here in Albufeira, because I sell ticket to the party in your house. You are accomplices too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to stop here in Albufeira, to stop the accomplices. We need to put more fiscalization of the behavior, but in the bars, in the hours of bars, because you go to the street, you have at 3 o'clock in the morning, you see the sound of bars is everywhere.
Yeah.
You live 3-4 kilometers of the street of the bar. You heard in the 3-4 o'clock in the morning is hell for resident.
Yes, right.
It's not possible. So we need we need to stop this. It is difficult. Maybe will be a war against many owners of businessmen. But for me, resident first, resident second, resident first.
Good for you, mate.
Yes,
Well
because
done.
we need to stop. And because you make Albufeira good for resident,
Yes.
you will make Albufeira good for tourists too.
Yes, that's right.
But it is a hell for resident. It's not good for tourists too.
That's right. It will be abandoned to only tourism ultimately if something isn't managed in the meantime. And it's great that you're seeing this as early as you are, and that you're willing to intervene in this way. How is that going down? The Italian coming into Albufeira and wanting to change the situation. I imagine that causes some controversy there, Paolo.
Yes, many controversy is very. I know is difficult, but we need. I have an iron face.
You have a very handsome and iron face, so well done.
You punch me, but I don't quit. I don't never give up. Never give up.
Right.
I tell to the resident, to the Portuguese people who born here.
Yeah.
I tell one thing is a provocation.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Or a promise. Yeah.
Okay. No, but I always say to them, okay, Albufeira, for a foreigner of 50 years old, is a paradise. Berlusconi was very proud for me to choose Albufeira.
Yes.
Okay? Because Albufeira is a paradise for a foreigner with men foreigners 50 years old. Okay.
Bunga bunga. There's plenty of bunga bunga in the
yes. So for me, I don't fight for me, because for me, okay, I don't care. But I fight for you, because you have your children here, you have your mother here, you have your wife here. Your is under attack. Your wife, your mother, your daughter is in danger here. So I fight for you, not fight for me. I have no family here. For me, I don't care. For me, it's a paradise here. I change. I want to change for everybody, because politics is not about the only person. It's about the community.
I get that. That's always what I've admired about you, Paolo, is how you've seen that. And as you say, you're having a perfectly good time there, but you can see the social problems. And I love how you want to do something about those. And you are. People can connect with you at Albufeira Paradise, the Facebook group there. What other help do you need to make this happen?
No, no, I think I am very optimistic, because the resident people, the people is enough. Is don't want to continue this politics. is tired of bad behaviors.
Yep.
They need their city back.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
And so we have a very if I don't win, imagine I don't win election, don't problem. The important is we need to change the direction. I don't win another people who want the same. For me, is okay. It's not about me. It's about change the wind in Albufeira.
Very good. Very good.
This is important for me.
All right. And how's that cricket field coming on?
Well, two things. Sunday we have a tournament of cricket here in Albufeira.
Excellent.
We have Algarve Cup in Albufeira, and without we make the tournament alone. We don't ask nothing to the mayor, nothing to nobody. He is very proud for the people who make the tournament.
Fantastic.
And in the last assembly, I talked to the vice president that because the vice president told to the newspaper that they want to cooperation with the social sport with the foreigners residents.
Yeah, perfect.
So I tell to him and in all the assembly, okay, very good, just a good point. Finally, after a month and month, I speak about this. So we start to break the ice in the politics here. Because we hit every day, every week. So we start to break the ice here.
That's superb. So this the Algarve Cup, the cricket cup, is happening this very weekend, is it?
No, it's just a tournament that was played last Sunday.
Oh, okay. Who won? Who won that? Who won?
Portimão team.
Okay. All right.
Albufeira second.
Superb. Okay. Well, that's great news. The power.
And it's important for Albufeira. Just one thing, because Albufeira wanted to become a European city of sports in 2026.
Right. Okay.
So if we make cricket field too, not just cricket, but bowls, rugby, for an example, we have many possibility to win. We increase the possibility to win.
Excellent. Paolo, always great talking with you. You're such an inspiration, and you represent the foreigner here so well in Portugal with your obvious love for Portugal. So all the best to you. Come back, keep us updated with what you're doing.
Right now?
No, just whenever you come back to the show, let us know what you're doing and let us know how we can help, and we'll do what we can to help you down there in Albufeira.
Oh, no, sorry. Right now I will go to work, but we can continue to remain in touch to you.
Absolutely.
Continue to speak to the people and continue to right now to go to the street in social media to speak about Albufeira, the problems, the solution. We work harder. And I am very thankful to Alternativa Democrática Nacional because it's a party that have make opportunity to change the things in Albufeira. So I'm very proud for them. It's a humanist party. So we will change the situation in Albufeira.
All the best to you. Boa sorte. Até a próxima. Ciao, ciao. Cheers, Paolo. Paolo Funassi there, down in Albufeira. Do join the group to stay in touch with what's going on there. And love from Ireland. How about that? From him. I didn't know that's where you were, Emmanuel Godson. Love from Ireland to Albufeira. It's a nice place, says Leela. Quick bit of news then, and then I think we'll finish where we started this morning with that feeling for Portugal that we generated this morning. And what a journey it's been with Mama Bear into the subconscious of the human mind and neuroscience, and then right there on the streets of Albufeira and what Paolo Funassi is trying to do to make Albufeira great again, if I may use and co-opt that phrase. Let's have a look at this bit of news, which is not great from the IMA point of view. Oh, I've shut the tab that I had open. I'll read it for you from Jorge Branco's Substack. I think it's where it's either Portugal Decoded or the Substack. Let me go back to, let me just find out which of so I can give appropriate credit. It's Portuguese news in English for estrangeiros. That is the Jorge Branco, I believe. Yes, it is Jorge Branco. And his headline, dateline today, IMA workers threaten months-long strike amid backlog. So be ready for this. This is not great news, but I think it's something we should be aware of for any of us who are relying on IMA to get the job done or not. In this case, by the sound of it, immigration staff are threatening to strike until the end of the year. What? In a demand for more workers. Well, they deserve them, that's for sure. This is from a Diario de Noticias report. The strike from August 22nd to December the 31st covers overtime and work during compulsory rest days and public holidays at the Agency for Integration, Migration and Asylum. Some workers have already done more than 150 hours without being paid in the stipulated time frame, as professionals work extra hours and even weekends to respond to the backlog. Come on, Portuguese government, pay these people to get the job done. The National Federation of Public and Social Sector Workers Union delivered a strike warning with a list of 25 complaints saying the situation at IMA was unacceptable. Well, from what we're reading there, I mean, that sounds absolutely right. They should be paid, and the resources are needed in that department to get the job done, and was affecting workers' health and rights. We don't want to see that. The announcement left many immigrants still waiting for their documentation in panic, with more than 400,000 delayed processes still outstanding. Come on, Portuguese government. Yes, James, hire, train, and pay. That's what we want to see. We want to see some support and some love for IMA from those that can do something about it.